Good morning and welcome to part 4 of the Adventures of Tower Boat Repair. So, as you may or may not have seen, I've been going through the mill with my boat after the cutlass bearing decided to depart the vessel. So we got it out back in November, and I proceeded to take it all apart and replace what needed to be replaced. Most of the underneath work's been done, and I'm sort of getting round to where I need to be now. Cutlass bearings replaced, had trouble with the knuckle on the back of the boat, which is all documented in my previous videos if you've had a chance to have a look. We moved on to the internal work, as I may say, is, oh, there we go, looking pretty lush. So we've done that. Just got to tighten that bearing down this morning, pull the shaft back a bit further, and then we can put the new CV joint in, and we're good to go there. With that shortly. Yeah, I'll crack on with that shortly. And then I'm to the stage of where I'm working out what prop cutter I'm going to put on the boat, because for those who may or may not know, the reason that I had a lot of this problem was I kept getting ropes wrapped around my prop, black tyres all on the River Lee, because obviously the Lee's full of all sorts of wonderful, lovely things that like to attach themselves to your propeller when they feel like it. So yeah, I'm currently looking at one of these Gator. Now they're quite expensive. I've managed to find one second hand, and I've worked out that I need the Gator 66 for my boat. So if you look further down here, now I pulled the shaft back as far as I can go, and I've got a 30mm. So it looks to me like it should fit. Now I found one second on eBay. Let's have a look. Where are we? Here we go. Yeah, that I think is the one. So they're pretty awesome bits of kit. Now that sits on the shaft there, you see that? And you've got this arm that sticks out over the blades. So as you see, it goes on the shaft like so. And then we've got those 3 tasty meaty blades that will cut anything off that gets in the way. Yeah, so I've got to message this guy and see what I need to know. If you have a look, is that exact measurement there across there? Because if that is more than 30mm, well, I say 30mm. Once I've pulled the shaft down, I might get 35 and tightened everything up. So I've got 35 between the cutlass and the prop. I'll show you this so you can see. But yeah, this is what we're doing next. Right, so yeah, there's a little update. That's the start of part 4. I'm going to start doing some work this morning. It's lovely and rainy outside, so yeah, I might get a bit wet. Onwards and upwards, as I say. And yeah, let's crack on, shall we? God damn it, it's freezing out here. Just trying to do a bit of work on the old boat. Get her fixed. Yeah, there we go. And yeah. Oh, freeze today. Just trying to sort out my propeller and shaft. Left me nuts down here. Oh. I think I need to go inside and get. Right, let's do that. Back up. Oh. Yeah. God damn it. Nearly tripped up. Freezing. Oh. There we go, shoes off. Been out there for about an hour under the boat. Not nice. Not nice at all. Yeah. So, trying to finish all this up, get it all lined up so I can work out for the prop cutter. And yeah, I'm just too cold. And I'll come in to warm up a bit. Love a challenge. Right, so despite it being wet and cold, I've been cracking on. Managed to get quite far. Had to move the shaft down a little bit so I can give myself maximum space for the prop cutter to fit, which I will shortly go and measure. Here we go, let's have a little look. Right. The stern ground's been loosened so that I could move the shaft down a bit to give myself maximum. Now that is tight in, and what I'm going to do is actually lock that into position now. So tighten up these bolts. I've got a couple of spaces under here to raise this up into position. That's fine. Tighten those up. Loctite the nut on the other side of the joint there, and then we can drop this in and do this up. And depending on what I'll have to do afterwards is go and measure how much space I've got behind the hub, so that we can work out what type of prop cutter I can get on. Now hopefully I can get the gator, which is what I want. If not, we'll have to reevaluate and work out exactly how much space we got to get one on. Either way, this should be done today. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to do outside because of how wet it is and horrible, but I've got a couple more days to crack on. So yeah, and then I'll probably, once I've measured everything, make an offer on the gator that I found on eBay. And yeah, winner winner chicken dinner, I'd say, but hey ho, and off we go. that's all going on here today. Getting their roof done on the warehouse workshop. Mr. Crane there lifting, putting the scaffolding up so they can repair it. Living the dream. A nice sunny day. Nick and Kirsty's boat in the distance. I was just filling up with water. I must say my boat's starting to look rather nice. See, I've done this bit of wood. I got the top bit to do. Started. You can see where I have done here and where I haven't done up here. Nice sunny day again. I've measured for my prop cutter. Let's have a look. I have 32 millimeters here to play with, so that is on its way. Then we'll have to fit the blade up here somehow, but I'll work that out later. And I've still got to get a new prop. This is hardened nicely. Sand that down at the weekend. And then more woodwork. See, this has been started to be done. And then I've also started to do this here, which I need to ask one lady at the marina about, because she knows exactly what I'm going to need. We've got to get that right down as well. So yeah, just a little update, as I've been really busy. Yeah, we're sort of looking good, I think. Yeah, I must say my boat's looking alright. Let's have a little look up here. Oh, we've got a fuel boat coming as well. Right, back to work. morning. So bit of an update here. I think this is going to be the last clip of part 4 because I've been very busy getting a lot done. So let me give you a walk around and show you where we're at and what I'm doing next. Right, so on the front, I've been, when the boat was having the engine replaced, I was getting towed by the Alchemist, and I went into the back of them when I was on tow, and put a dent right in there. So that's been filled, but what I've got to do is I've got to get some proper gel coat and basically go over that and nail that, get that looking shiny again. So yeah, that's gonna happen. What else have we got? So the wood's finally been done. It's all been done properly. I think there's 3 coats on it. I've got to cover it up when I'm doing work on the fiberglass because it's getting stained, but I learnt that the hard way. Yeah, managed to get this pretty damn shiny, so I'm happy. Let's zoom out a bit. There we go. Got the top half to do still, a couple of sections. Got to do all of this bit here where I was sanding, but that'll all get done. Yeah, and where the boys were sitting, they've made some marks, so I'm just going over this because this weren't too bad. I'm going over it again anyway, and as you can see, that's the sort of splatter marks I get from doing the fiberglass, so hopefully I can get that off. I should be able to. But yeah, the bottom half actually come up amazing. If you see how shiny that is, it's come up really, really good. There's my repair from 3 years ago when I was out the water. We've done all of this. I've still got this section here to do. You can see here. So I should get all of that good again. Shouldn't really be too much bother. And getting all of this off, cleaning it up. This is my first attempt at a sort of proper repair. So there was a bit of a dent and a mark and scratches here. We've managed to get it reasonable. It's not perfect, but it's good for now. The back end's come up super shiny. I've had to sand this down again because of the splatter from sanding the fiberglass. So next time I'll be covering that. See if I can catch the light in it. Yeah, there we go. You catch the light in it right. You get see the shine on it. Got the shine on that there. What did we do at the weekend? Me and the lad, bless him, we painted the skeg. So that's now ready for its new anode. The prop car fits nice. Props getting ordered. Well, yeah, finalising the prop and getting that ordered. Yeah, I'll probably put another coat of paint on that if I can be bothered. I think I probably will. And then, yeah, so I'm quite happy with the way this is looking at the moment. I think I want to take this sticker off. And this is, you see these marks here? Now, I could have gone further into the fiberglass to repair these, but I was thinking I'm going to take the sticker off and then go over them. Go over this because I do want to change this whilst it's out. Not the name, just the writing. So I don't know if I'm going to get round to that though because time is not on my side. Yeah, because we've been out for a while now. Yeah, look, we've got a little bit of damage. You have to get a little bit of filler under that. Go over this again with oil. Another little repair there, which I've done all right, apart from the colour match. Yeah, and then if we have a look, I think you can see how shiny that is, right? And then we've got the same up here. I've actually pretty much done half of this side, I did go a little bit hard on the sanding there because there was a scratch, so I think I'm going to leave that because you won't really notice it. I notice it, but it's not perfect, but hey ho. And I did the same here as well. Just went a little bit hard on the sanding. When you come away, you don't really see it. So here we go. So this is where I've got up to. Clear difference. If we come back a bit, if we have a look at the bottom, and you can see the shine on that. There you go. You can probably see the shine on that now. And this bit's still got to be done. So yeah, still plenty more to do. And I'm not even started on that thing yet, so once the boat's done I can actually start doing some work on that. Got a whole list of jobs to do on that as well. So yeah, living the dream. The only thing that doing the wood has highlighted to me is how much I need to do the top, but that's pretty easy. Alright, lovely. Well, yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, if you do like my content, where are we? If you do like my content and what I'm doing, please like, share and subscribe. It all helps the channel. Mainly do most of this just for myself anyway, so yeah, lovely. Back to it, I guess. Cheers guys.